Hi guys, Chef Kevin Belton here. Hope you're having a great day. Now, tomorrow is National Tortellini Day. So why not let's do something with little tortellinis, okay? So I have my pan heating up. What I am going to do, put a little olive oil in our pan. Now, in this skillet, I'm going to start sauteing our mushrooms. Now, depending on the type of mushroom you like, that's the mushroom you use. I have shiitakes, I have portobellos, the baby portobellos, and I also have oyster mushrooms. So I want to start getting these sauteed off. Now, I'm going to want these to saute for about 5 minutes, okay, till they start getting soft. Now, something I've done already, and I like to do this and keep them in the refrigerator to use in different things. This is caramelized onions. Basically, I took 2 onions, a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and I put them in, started sauteing them, turned the fire to low, and let them go really low for about 10 minutes, stirred them, let them go for another 10 minutes, stirred them, let them go. They totally cook for about 30 minutes. But what caramelizing does, caramelizing turns them brown. That means they're sweet. It brings out the sugar in them. That's why we want to take the time and cook them low and slow for our onions to caramelize. So here, we're going to get our mushrooms. We're going to get these to cook to where you see them. They will start to softening up, and then we'll go in with some spinach. You can see how our mushrooms have softened, okay? And you don't want to put too much oil in the pan or butter in the pan when you're sauteing mushrooms, because mushrooms have some moisture in them, and you want that to come out and evaporate. So now that they're tender, let's go ahead and get in our spinach. Now, the thing about spinach or any green leafy vegetable, when you cook them, they saute very quick. You know, just the steam from the mushrooms will help this spinach to just cook down very quickly. So, while this is cooking, I have a little flaky sea salt. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of sea salt. I'm also going to use a little bit of our Creole seasoning at this point. Not much, just about a teaspoon. And I'm going to add our onions back in. But you see, this is starting to wilt. All right, see, it doesn't take long for that spinach to start to cook down. So let's go ahead and get our onions in. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now, as this heats up, those onions are going to come to life. The aroma is incredible. You can see the moisture, how our spinach is already just wilting. Now let's go in with a cup of heavy cream. So I'll put in our heavy cream, and basically we need this to heat up and come to a boil and reduce just a bit. So this is just take a couple of minutes. Now that this has come to a nice boil, here, let's go in with our tortellini. Now I'm using 2 tortellinis. I'm using one that's filled with porcini mushrooms, and I'm using a cheese tortellini. Also notice the garlic cloves right there. Both Monica and I love garlic. Yeah. So when I boil the tortellini, I put in some whole garlic cloves just to give that nice garlic flavor. So let's add our tortellini. And we just have to stir this together for our tortellini to heat up. And you notice there's not a whole lot of seasoning in this. And the reason there's not a lot of seasoning in this, because think of the flavors. Those caramelized onions are going to impart such flavor. The mushrooms. We cook the tortellini in a little bit of, with that garlic in the water. Okay? So now, as soon as this heats up, this will be ready to serve and ready to plate up. And all I have to do is get a plate to serve this on. Tell you what, that looks so good. Let's go ahead and serve some up. Now, I did this without anything else in it. But you know what this is also great with? saute some Italian sausage, slice some Italian sausage and put some in. Oh, it'll be so good. Here, let's get a couple of those garlic cloves right on the top. And let's finish this off with a little fresh black pepper. A little fresh pepper right on the top. And tell you what, we're ready to go. So how about celebrating Tortellini Day with this dish? I think you're really gonna like it. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. Stay safe, keep washing those hands. For WWL TV, I'm Chef Kevin Belton, and we'll see you soon.